Hi guys, and welcome to this lesson, which is for the chords on In a Mellow Tone. So just your basic chord types that we've been covering. We've got major chords, we've got major 7 chords, we've got dominant 7 chords, we've got minor chords, and we have a diminished chord in this tune too. So you'll see on activity 1, all I've done is start on the root and just playing through the chords. Very important that you can do that. You could also try it starting on the 3rd, or you can just weave away through the chords. Once you're really familiar with the chords, almost like a walking bass line, but a bass would normally play the root on beat 1 of each chord. Don't feel like you have to do that. You could be on the 9th, the 7th, the 5th, the 3rd, or the tonic. Okay, so here I go playing activity 1. Again, try to get it really down so you're familiar with it. Nothing wrong with reading the lead sheet as well, but try to get it internalized so you know the chords. Okay, activity 2, moving on to swing quavers or swing 8th notes. For the first 12 bars, I'm pretty much starting on the root. If you want to do that all the way through, you can. I'm just starting on the root, going up and coming back down. Depending on the movement of the music, I might just go to the higher note and come downwards rather than always starting on the bottom note on the root and going up. I might start on the root and go down. Once we get to bar 13, I'm starting on the 3rd, I'm starting on the 5th, all the different chord notes. And like I say, it's linear, up and down, up and down. Try to make it like a solo. If this is too challenging at first, what you could do is using the lead sheet, a rhythm maybe like boo ba boo ba doo ba doo ba boo ba doo 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 ba boo ba doo doo da. That's just if you find yourself being technically overwhelmed just with constant 8th notes. Do ba doo da doo da doo da. Another way, of course, you could do it is do da doo da 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 do da doo da 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 do da doo da da da, or 1 2 3 4 ba do da doo da da. Ba do 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 ba do 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 da. Or you could just add 2 8th notes. So a 1 2 3 4 ba 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 da da ba 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 da da. Okay, there are a million ways to do it, and I don't really want to bog you down with reading lots of these types of exercises. You need to just get stuck in once you know the chord notes and just weave your way a line through. If you're starting on the root, that's fine. Start on the 3rd, that's fine. Start on the 5th, or just improvise. Just improvise using those chord notes. Just always remember, try to make sure it swings. If you've got that nice articulation going and you've got good feel, good time, don't be frightened to make mistakes as well, okay? If you make mistakes, just carry on, okay? But then go back and try to work out what it was you did. The chances are the mistakes that you make will be in the keys that you're most unfamiliar with. So just go over those keys, you know, spend 10, 15 minutes just up and down, up and down, up and down, all the different ways you could get through that chord. Okay, so let's have a listen to me just playing activity number 2 for the chords. And remember, this is just a demo. You should just spend, I would spend an hour on this at least every day for a week. It's not a race to get to the end. If you're doing all these lessons in the program and you get right to the end of the very last lesson in 3 months, you've done yourself a disservice, really. You need to spend time internalizing all of this material, okay? It's not just enough to practice through it once, think, oh, I can do that now. It's like laying bricks, okay? And you're trying to build your wall as high as you can. And the more you do, the better that ear-finger coordination will get. Okay guys, so just as an extension type activity, what I'm going to do is just show you the first 8 bars, a number of ways that you might want to practice it. Okay guys, here I go. The easiest way, playing the triads. Here I go with the triads, but using some very, very simple rhythms. So we've already learnt the chord notes and the 6ths and the 7ths and the major 7ths. Okay, so what we're going to do now is use just those chord notes with some simple rhythms and try and create an authentic sounding solo. Getting a bit more adventurous with the rhythm. Something else I might start adding now is leading notes. So if it was the C chord, C7, okay? Okay, hope you've enjoyed this lesson, guys. Remember, just keep over and over and over again. It's that repetition that is going to make you develop your ear and finger coordination. Very, very important. Repetition, lots and lots of times.